Is Meet Kevin selling Tesla stock? Kevin just released this video titled Selling Tesla, the Collapse Explained. Now, Kevin holds millions of dollars worth of Tesla shares, so it is perhaps important to pay attention to why he would be selling Tesla stock, if indeed he is. We do know that Kevin can flip-flop a little bit here and there.
Has my thesis changed with the latest price movements? Well, let's talk, especially since you never know what I'm going to do, since after all, I'm a crazy flip-flopper.
I would bet that Kevin is still not selling, but with a title like this, I don't know. I had to click on the video. And I'll keep this video small because the highest quality is 480p.
You go to Tesla.com and you click on existing inventory, right? If you do that, take a look what you get right here. You get a bunch of Teslas around, let's say, San Diego, Los Angeles, Orange County. So it's showing me in many different areas. But you're actually getting new Teslas here with less than 50 miles on the odometer. And they're showing as existing inventory, coming soon to Los Angeles for local delivery. So I personally am wondering, are these cancellations? They probably are. Are these going to get snatched up? Or are they going to pile up, right? As long as we can deliver all the vehicles we produce, Tesla's going to be a golden child over the next 2 years. I believe no guarantees, okay? But
today we also see a few reports from a few institutions lowering their price targets as well. Morgan Stanley is trimming the base case to 350, and if you look here, they are also trimming their bull case down to 500 and bear case down to 150. We are lowering the deliveries as well for this year, and even more importantly, next year as well, down to 1.8 million versus 2 million previously expected. They are also lowering gross margin expectation as well, and they believe that Tesla is passing through peak auto margins right now. However, they point out that the demand destruction based on their model is only likely at the current margin, basically. So meaning if Tesla lowers the prices, there's no problem. And they reiterate here, nevertheless, we believe Tesla will still sell every vehicle it can produce through the fiscal year of 2023. So a reduction, but still it is a buy rating with a 350 price target. And so I broke the news today that Model Y in Germany for the first time was the best-selling car in Germany in the month of September, even beating the Volkswagen Golf. And Germans love their Volkswagen Golfs. That's a pretty nice car over there that they are big fans of. So this, and look at the difference between those two. It's not just a tiny little bit. It's a big difference, close to 30%. And that list is not just electric vehicles. That list includes any kind of vehicle, gasoline, diesel. Diesel is pretty popular in Germany. Now, for me personally, me being an all-in Tesla stock investor, I am not concerned about demand because I believe in full self-driving. And once that is solved, the most important thing is going to be how many vehicles do you have on the road? So even if there is a demand issue, which I don't think there is, but even if there was, the moment FSD is turned on, then all of the Tesla vehicles will become much more valuable immediately, and Tesla will be making ridiculous, unprecedented amounts of money from full self-driving. But let's see if Meet Kevin has any other reasons other than a demand issue for Tesla of why he would consider selling.
you've got a pile up of new vehicles on their website. A pile up, there are a few of them. But anyway, you've got vehicles showing up on their website that haven't been showing up before. A. Two, you've got some excuse about not having enough delivery trucks at the end of last quarter. And three, if Tesla's growth story goes away, the stock will plummet. It will absolutely plummet. It's going to go to like $100. It's going to be terrible. And I believe that those three things are leading to a lot of fear on Wall Street right now, where people are like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. That, combined with the fact that we're starting to see some levels of retail capitulation, and Tesla's a really strongly held retail stock, well, crap, you know, no surprise things are going down. You start seeing pain on Wall Street, Tesla falling a lot. Now people lose their faith in Tesla's ability to deliver vehicles. It's a heavily held retail stock. Retail starts capitulating. Retail sells their biggest stock, probably Tesla. Well, so Tesla goes down even more. Add to all of this garbage Elon Musk and the stupid Twitter debacle. If he loses his equity partners, he's going to have to sell more Tesla stock after earnings.
Now, to me, none of those things matter because this right here, what you are watching, is basically a 6-hour video, and it has no takeovers except for to stop for charging, and then one system aborts when crossing the Bay Bridge, which means it tells you, hey, look, you need to take over. But it wasn't like a person intervening because a car is going to do something stupid. So assuming that full self-driving is indeed coming, none of those things that Kevin mentioned there is a concern, at least to me as an all-in Tesla stock investor. And even if they were true, let's say that there is indeed a demand issue, Tesla can still lower prices. There's still Cybertruck coming. There's now a Semi coming out. Tesla can create another cyber brand. Those would be completely different vehicles, but you can still make an equivalent vehicle of a Model 3, but a cyber Model 3, cyber Model Y. Those would definitely create more demand as well. Tesla can still do a compact. There's still so many markets that Tesla has not gone into that I am not concerned at all about demand, even if that was true. I don't think it's true actually, but if it was, that's what I'm thinking. Then Kevin shares his, what you could call a base case for Tesla stock, and that would be $449 per share by the end of 2025, which is almost a 20% year-over-year compounded return. So is Kevin selling any of his Tesla stock, or maybe he found a better investment with better return to risk ratio? Let's take a look.
What's my take? Well, bottom line, my take is I'm a buyer. I believe that the Twitter FUD is Twitter FUD. It creates fear, uncertainty, and doubt that Elon's going to create selling pressure. You create temporary selling pressure and a lack of liquidity in the market because everybody's short on cash. What happens? The price goes down. It's just the way it is. What happens when Wall Street's like, oh my gosh, this is a bad omen for Tesla's demand in the future? Well, of course, the stock's going to go down. Like, the stock going down right now is happening, in my opinion, because of an incredibly logical explanation. But it's still painful.
So Kevin is not selling. And I, of course, am trying to buy as much as I can as well. And when I look at Tesla, I see numbers and a company that I think, every opportunity I had before when I made millions, I look at Tesla and I see, I would be surprised if that would not happen again. I see bright future, especially with full self-driving. I'm really looking forward to the next big version of full self-driving. But FSD is just one reason why I own Tesla stock. I have 48 reasons right here in this video. Click on this right now and I will see you there. My name is Matt Postius. Thank you for watching.